everyone. So today we're going to be working on our yellow belt rhythms. So there's only two new rhythms for your yellow belt. The half note and the whole note. What do these mean? Well, let's start with this. So most music is in something called 4/4 time, 4/4. And if you know what I'm not talking about, don't really worry about it too much. But anyways, because of that thing, a whole bar, it's called, has 4 beats in it in 4/4 time. And so because of that, this takes up the whole bar, and that's why it got the name whole note. That makes no sense if you're not good at math and don't know much about music theory. So what I do is I call this ta, because when you play an instrument or something, that's how long it lasts. 4 beats, it's 4 beats of noise. So we make 4 beats of noise. Ta. And now again, if you're really good at math and want to talk about music theory, the half note is called a half note because it's half of a bar. If you're not good at math, who cares? If you're not good at music theory, who cares? All you really need to know is that it's 2 beats of noise. Ta is what we call it. We just make 2 beats of noise. Ta. We're going to add these things to our white belt rhythms that we already learned. So we learned about ta, which was 1 beat of noise. And again, bit of math and theory, it's called the quarter note because there are 4 tas in a bar, or 4 quarter notes in a bar. In other words, each one of these is a quarter of a bar. Make no sense? Whatever. It's 1 beat of sound. Just say ta, ta. 1 beat of sound. Same way you can have 1 beat of sound, 1 beat of silence. It's a quarter of a bar, so it's called a quarter rest. And we just say nothing. Sometimes when you're learning, I'll say the word rest, but it actually is just silence. It's just 1 beat of silence. So sometimes I'll just say it with my face. And then you have 2 sounds, 1 beat. 1 T, like this, is called an 8th note, and it's called a T. When you have 2 of them, they're called TT, and it's 8th notes. One of these, like half of the TT, is called an 8th note because it's an 1/8 of a bar if you're really good at math. If you're not, who cares? It's just 2 sounds, 1 beat, and we call it a TT. TT. So let's get on to some yellow belt rhythms here. Because you know what? Who cares about the math? The important thing is that we can read the music and make some music with it. And so I'm going to say it, and I'm going to drum it, and we're just going to practice it, and it'll be good. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, rest, TT. Again, it's a beat of silence, so let's try and make it silent. Ta, TT. Ta, TT, ta. Ta, TT, ta. TT, ta, TT. Ta, ta, ta. Now, this thing is called a bar line because remember, 4 beats per bar. So now you can kind of see that we've got 2 bars. So we've got a whole note because it takes up the whole bar, 4 beats. And we've got a quarter note, which is a quarter of the beat, and a half note, which is a half of the bar. So 1 beat, 1 beat, 2 beats. Don't like the math? Whatever. Let's call this ta, 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 ta. TT, rest, ta. Remember, that's a beat of silence, so don't make noise. TT, ta, ta, ta. Remember, it's 1 beat of silence, so we just kind of say it like this, but we're silent. Ta, 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 ta. So remember, we got the whole note, which takes up the whole bar, the bar line, which we just ignore. And we have a half note, which is half of the bar, quarter rest, which is a quarter of a bar, quarter note. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ta, TT, ta. Remember, 1 beat of silence. Ta, ta, TT, ta. All right, thanks for doing the yellow belt rhythms with me. See you again soon.